So that's what happened last time.
Okay, so last time, I think Astra got kidnapped again, blah blah blah, woke up in a warehouse, was almost able to escape before she inexplicably decided to ask a random armed guard, hey, what's up? And after that, ended up getting escorted to the Goblin Queen. Had a conversation with Madeline Pryor and her sister, Rachel. Astra's sister, that is. It's okay. The god rolls were all balanced out by certain decisions. But um, after a talk, her and Rachel went back to a room. Eventually, Jennifer came with Jack and Thor and Loki and basically took Astra out of there. Rachel didn't want to go and just basically said that ultimately, yeah, she likes it there. Meanwhile, while Samantha and Desiree were being called by Astra and were going to go talk to her, Lydia had informed James about what had happened to Arthur. Basically, everything that happened had happened in their session. After calling Samantha, her and Desiree went to go meet up with Lydia and James. Astra was also going to come, but she was going to be running behind. And ultimately, they did go back. They did go. Samantha spoke with Madeline, and yeah, basically uh, got Arthur back. Madeline revealed that she had bonded Arthur with a symbiote because otherwise it was likely that he was going to be either broken or he was going to end up so replaced that it wouldn't really how much of him would be left. So, gotta take it where you can get it, I guess. The good with the bad. I basically did extend an olive branch that Samantha did indicate that she might be willing to follow up on when she's calmed down a bit. You know, Samantha does have a to just by default dislike most people she engages with. As the group left, they ran into Astra, who passed. Samantha passed along that that one's probably not going to kidnap her again, though the door is open for her if she wants to stop back. And they decided to go to Logan's place to get drunk. This is when Samantha eventually did pull Lydia away and basically told her, I'm pretty sure your sister is also a horrible piece of shit. Now you can talk to her and find out why she decided to cover your brother after she knew he was murdering on his way to over a dozen people. And if her argument isn't good, I mean, you can kill her, or I can kill her. You don't want me to kill her. Meanwhile, Arthur was having a bit of problems. He was getting one is the fact that him and the symbiote seems to be much more bonded than Jill and I mean Desiree and Carnage are. Desiree ended up going to go get him some brain drugs, and then well, Arthur and Samantha ended up having some fun. And after Arthur took the drugs, Arthur and Samantha left to go have some fun out on the town. And I think that's where we more or less left off.
Yeah. Um, as well, given the situation, you're all able to unwind to the most rather stressful recent events. Question is after that, maybe next day or so. What is everyone's schedule?
It's the university today.
Yes, it is.
I guess university then.
Yeah, Samantha will go to university. I mean, she'll check in with Arthur because yeah, she's the. Arthur, unfortunately, listen, she's gonna keep checking up on Arthur pretty regularly now that this has happened.
Gonna say, well, it's gonna be an interesting elevator ride. Um, as
Why is it interesting?
well, because I have to pick up Astra's plot lines. Astra's technically still with you, so we're gonna let this character go to sleep. She'll ask you in the morning. You're like waiting for the elevator to bring you to the ground floor of the building. You think I should talk to her? The Goblin Queen, I mean.
Samantha's gonna shrug. I mean, out of everyone, she has likes you the most, and sounds like we've got the same enemies. If we don't like each other,
Well, she said you're welcome back, right?
Yeah, but don't know what I'm gonna do about Rachel as well.
Personally, I wouldn't go, but I'm not saying you shouldn't.
Oh no, you're right. Maybe I should give it more time.
what do you? Not sure what you're gonna solve by not. You're gonna have to engage with it eventually.
I'll still think about it. Yeah. There's no conversations you want to have with one another. You will just head over to school. Attend your classes. Go
I
ahead.
will kind of, I guess, bring up Samantha. Since we've got more symbiotes around, I'm assuming we're going to be in quite a bit of debt to our doctor friend. I don't know if
Okay.
you're wanting to continue helping him out or if he'll let us.
I mean, we gotta get stuff for you and Arthur, so yeah. Unless there's a better source that's gonna come along.
No, what I mean is, like, I'm obviously going to help him out if I can to pay for my shit. Just, I guess you don't directly benefit from it unless you count, Arthur.
Yeah,
Basically, are
I
you
mean,
still going to hang around the clinic and help out?
oh yeah, I plan on it. It's me. It's me keep an eye on that girl we saw down there too.
Yeah. God, I hope she's okay. I hope Octavius hasn't ripped his hair out yet.
I'm sure he's had I'm sure he's had fun. I'm sure he's had the time of his life.
Astra will say, listen, it doesn't matter. I'll still be there to help you. But listen, that clinic's not that bad.
I mean, Akira's nice. I just can't get over the fact that apparently Dr. Octavius is nice to her. He was kind of an asshole when we first showed up, but
I think he was getting paid.
yeah, I think that is the difference.
I also think Akira just maybe misunderstands certain interactions.
That I can also believe.
Yeah, she seems to type.
She seems entirely too positive for someone who should be honestly pissed about her situation. All right, cool.
Gonna say she might be now that I'm very pissed. Who knows? But yeah, no. Astral.
The current mental state of all Grutlock NPCs has shifted one step towards mad.
Well then, I guess. Listen, we know what to do after class.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll be keeping busy for a bit.
Also, Jill, you're very quiet.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah, as school will continue today, as if well, it's all over the news. The attack on Stark Industries, the theft of the prototype. It's a big scandal, especially since it happened in less than a month time span. The Oscorp attack. There seems to be like a big press event where representatives from both Oscorp and Stark are talking about more severe actions against vigilantes and terrorists. They don't even call them vigilantes; they just like straight up call them terrorists.
Oh.
And well, also on the news, because I assume you would be keeping an eye on, since it might be relevant to you. You will also see that well, Stark Industries is planning on like deploying several more sentinels to the down below as a response to a lot of, well, let's just call it crime, as they will deploy footage of, well, you recognize the Venom symbiote killing people, as well, they are using that to justify military intervention.
Fuck.
I'll just fuck you from the grave from this fucking asshole.
They're not being very specific on the timeline, but safe to say they will use this as an excuse. Probably do what they were planning on doing anyways, but now they can just be more open about it.
Isn't this what we were trying to avoid?
Yeah, it is. Well, too late to avoid it now. Just have to fucking deal with it.
Fine. We'll have to be more careful.
Listen, if you want, listen. There are degrees of bad, because at the same time they can't justify, you know what, guys, we're just gonna send like 100 sentinels down there, just go. They have to deploy these specialized task force and only in certain areas. Because this is my fantasy La La Land, where the government surely wouldn't just abuse their power like fucking insane people openly. Because the moment they would do that, the people would like push back. My actual fucking utopia somehow. But yeah, that does mean that the places where Venom was being very overtly active might be under closer scrutiny from the authorities.
Yippee.
As sort of in between classes, if you catch up, you'll meet up with Arthur as well. Um, well, still sort of. I don't call him twitchy, but he is clearly overly active.
Is he still using like we and us pronouns?
He's trying to sort of it you can clearly like, because to not like freak out people, he is talking very like weirdly, trying to like not refer to himself in any way. Trying to avoid, but yeah, no, he's still struggling with that. It's very easy for him to slip up. Like it has to be a conscious effort to use first person pronouns.
Hey, Arthur. How's it? How are you holding up?
Well, let's just say that doing good. We did catch up on the news.
Yeah, I saw that too. It's yes.
Well, we have that prototype still. Maybe we can. It's gonna take me some time to tear it apart, but I think if we understand what makes it tick, we can use it against the others. Develop countermeasures.
You could do that, or you get an engineering friend to do it.
Yeah, I was gonna. We were just about to say no, not on our own, but I think we can get some smart people on the job, and by that we mean Peter Parker.
Fair enough.
Yeah, yeah, he seems like the guy who can do it.
At least we know he can be secretive as well. He's been doing this shit longer than we've been alive.
He is a bit jaded, but given what he went through, a bit understandable.
So, yeah, I was about to say, if you can be as old as he is and not be jaded, I question how much you're actually paying attention to the world around you. So, to the Sentinel part, if you get what they're doing, well, what makes them tick? Say, me and Desert are supposed to be approached by some guy who knows about fucking Fisk Industries, but God, I can't feel like if we were told that a while ago, if it just feels like a while ago, because everything fucking happened all at once.
I think it just feels like a lifetime ago.
Well, maybe give him a bit more time.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, technically, I can go fucking talk to his boss if I want, but I think I'll give him some more time before I do that.
Astra will say it's like, well, maybe I can also help out with some of the engineering on the Sentinel.
What are you going to university for again?
Sort of looks at you. Technically, criminology.
Did you pick up a minor I didn't hear about?
Well, I think it's called I can talk to machines now.
Oh,
No, that's right. That's right. You can do that. Yeah, forgot.
I don't need to like
yeah, that's
actually
weird.
understand them. I just need to like ask them questions.
Just need to rely on your silver tongue.
That's
I look at that right here. I didn't say anything. You said that.
I said it. Are you gaslighting me right now?
No, you were going to say something.
But I didn't.
Astra will say, plus it'll give me something to focus on with, to keep my mind off the whole Madeline bit.
Yeah, doing you some good.
I'm sure Peter wouldn't turn down to help.
Kind of nods, being a slightly sad, but oh. As yeah, there's nothing else you want to talk about.
Yeah. I was gonna say she looks slightly sad. I'll just tell her, listen, you're not gonna be able to fix the thing with your sister in a day, but the door's always open. Tackle it when you're ready.
Yeah, it's just that so enamored with this like Madeline chick.
It's possible Madeline's not just entirely psychopathic in every facet of her life, every moment of the day. I doubt she could run an organization if she was just that all the time. I look at the camera.
Maybe you do need to find out more about her and then figure out if that's, something you're willing to put up with to have your sister in your life. Because, I don't know, from where I'm standing, it doesn't seem like Rachel's going to step away.
Right. I'll think about it. I'll figure something out.
Take your time.
As yeah, you know what, you can both like give me like a
Vigilance?
yeah.
All right.
Holy shit.
Holy shit. Yeah, no, both of you will notice that when you say that last part, like, she can't be like completely psychopathic, and it's like that whole bit, you can see just Arthur just sort of like clench his fist a bit. He's like clearly he's holding back some stuff from you.
I'm gonna give Desiree nudges. I'm gonna go talk to Arthur. Like pull him to the side a bit.
Ah, what's up?
You got that look on you. Tell me what's wrong.
It's just slept last night and had this very weird dream. Like it felt real. And I remembered like the symbiote stuff. Should talk to Desiree about this. Maybe I don't know if that's just a dream or
I can ask, yeah, though. The one time she kind of lost control, I don't think she really had that much memory of it, but then again, I guess Connor is a bit older, we can ask her, yeah?
yeah, no. I think both of you probably see it as they approach you, to Desiree and Arthur will speak up and say, "Does your symbiote have like separate memories from you?"
I think so. I kind of experienced some memories that were, it's. Other than that, I haven't noticed too much of a difference. Besides the losing control bit.
Yeah, because we were out for a bit while being stuck in Madeline's hideout. Having this weird dream, but it's like it feels so real, so detailed, so we were thinking
What
maybe
kind of dream?
well, it's her talking to well, well Eve's sister, giving an entire lesson about family and caring for family and values. We also remember when she was made to choose between saving us and saving her brother.
Arthur is still here. Imagine it's inside the choice she made, I guess.
Think she chose to kill her brother.
Samantha, you had a whole conversation with Madeline in your head, right? Is it possible that she put this information in Arthur's?
I don't know how telepathy works. She didn't bring this shit up to me. Which is weird considering I asked her if, like, she'd care if I would kill the guy.
We
Uh,
haven't heard back from Eve either.
Should we give her a call?
Yeah, I mean, Arthur will kind of just pull out the cell phone and just give her a call. And, well, it doesn't pick up.
Okay. So, if this is just a memory and not a dream, then Eve is dead.
Oh no. Now we need to go back to and ask. God damn it. As like he is
Okay, I
visibly
think we could.
like you can see his getting angry very easily. Like his fucking mood has shifted so rapidly.
Yeah, I think we could safely say this is not symbiote shit.
I mean, I don't get why she would like implant like this like weird memory if it's not a symbiote thing.
I mean, I can't think of what it would be other than psychic woo. I don't know.
Because
Unless
then
your
what?
symbiote is psychic.
You know, Astral say, listen, I can go and ask her. She's at least not gonna do anything to me, right?
I mean, she seemed friendly to you, but do you want to go alone?
I'm afraid if I don't, it's gonna be put at risk, no?
Yeah, she's kind of psychopath.
Like she probably could have done bad things to me last time and she didn't.
I don't know if that's
Yeah.
a benchmark we should
Yes. Honestly, it seems to be the main benchmark for fucking the people we're increasingly talking to.
Asher will glance at Arthur, who seems to be spiraling, and says, I think there are worse options out there.
Like what?
Like, gonna like look, she's gonna actually just say it in your head, like sending Arthur back there.
Not doing that.
Yeah, he is looking like, and again, this is just in your head, saying he is looking like he is having a lot of anger issues. Let me let me handle this, and you just try and keep him calm, okay?
Yeah.
Am I hearing this as well, or is it just
No,
Samantha?
unfortunately, she can only talk to
Okay.
1% of the time. You are, in fact, just watching them like stab one another. Like you know, they're probably talking in their minds. Luckily, Arthur is again just spiraling nearby, like facing
Just
about, like
looking.
fucking twitching.
Hey, do you need to like hit something?
Yes.
Oh god, you would kill like anyone. Is there somewhere we can go where you could just punch me?
You can always just leave school grounds and like find an alleyway somewhere.
I mean, unless you want to let off steam with Samantha in another way, but I don't know if that would end well for her.
I wouldn't be opposed to trying it out.
Okay, that's your call.
The Spider-Man gift somewhere. But yeah, no. Astra will say out loud this time, like, listen, I don't think anyone's gonna be upset if we miss a couple of classes.
Should be fine.
As yeah, you maybe leave a bit early, as you'll find a nearest alleyway, as yeah, he's just gonna like actually like go behind some dumpsters, and you like see the symbiote suit sort of cover him, and yeah, you can definitely see some of the similarities, as there is the red hinge to it. It's though combined with a lot more black, and the hues and patterns are different, as he is just gonna like one, as he's gonna like punch the wall, you can see like the metal start to fucking bend, as he is just like wailing, scraping. It's quite concerning almost, if you weren't an actual psychopath, as I stare at Samantha.
Yeah. Samantha's just going to. She's like watching. Yeah, no. She'll try to talk like, "You feeling better?"
Yeah, I, yeah, yeah. As he just made bundle.
I found a little quickie thing.
As yeah, he's gonna sort of, as the symbiote suit retracts, returns to normal, you will just hear Astra in your head, Samantha. I don't think he's fine. I think he wants to kill people.
Yeah. Samantha will just say, Samantha's just gonna say to Arthur, somewhere we can go. We can find like security like fucking things that you can beat up, things that will like shoot you back. Will that make you feel better? So I really don't want you to go and kill people right now.
Kind of like chuckles and says, "Well, can always wander down below. Maybe we encounter a sentinel."
It's a horrible idea. I think we should do it.
I don't know if we're gonna come back from that one, but sure, fuck it, why not?
Listen, I think you're all ranked at this. Oh, you're still
No.
ranked 1.
Wait, is everyone else ranked 2?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think everyone got mind blasted. Fine. See, listen, you should have
What do
just.
you mean mind blast?
You should have just ate more brains, kill more people, be a power maxer. What the fuck? Can't believe this. Morality in my superhero game. As yeah, you'll just head down below. Maybe wander around. Well, Venom was mostly active in neither Madeline's or Sabretooth's territory, but in fact in a third one, which is ruled by a gang boss called the Scorpion, who has, of course, the Scorpion gang, because I'm very creative like that. So if you want, you can wander around. I think it's only a matter of time until listen, Marvel is nothing if not original. I'm keeping to the comic book spirit.
As we're walking, can I just ask aloud to the group, are we sure this is a good idea? I mean, have we tried just talking to the symbiote? Carnage was fairly receptive.
Astra will back you up and be like, "Yeah, I also have a feeling we shouldn't give in to the violent tendencies, maybe."
You guys gonna be boring about this, aren't you?
Can you say that one more time?
You guys are gonna be boring about this, aren't you?
Yeah, unfortunately, considering we saw the other end of the spectrum that this could end up being.
Yeah, plus we know it's not like the hunger thing, so it is just a violent impulse he's having. Maybe we should try and correct that.
Or sign him up for boxing classes.
Ashley, did you get replaced by a clone again? The old you would never would have suggested something so intelligent.
I'm looking at my stats. It says 15 logic. It says 15 logic.
Yeah, but I was 15 logic played by Flavia, correct?
Wow. I can't believe this slander is happening.
It's only slander if it's not true. But yeah, she'll say okay, what? Just want to go out somewhere then? Because we need to find an outlet for it. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
I
is
don't
it just
think
excess
kidding
energy,
on it.
or is it actual anger?
Arthur's just gonna like almost shake his head confused and says, "No, it's anger. It's also it's anger. It's a lot of anger. It's just."
Real quick, I do want to pause here real quick. Mac is bringing up a great point. I think Mac could take over Astra.
Nah, I refuse. Go back in your corner.
As doing that, like, I think hearing that, like, Samantha's actually gonna go up to Arthur. She's gonna say, "Want to talk about it then? Tell me anything, really. You know that, right?"
You know what? You can give me an ego check.
Ego check, absolutely. That's a 16. Does my presence work here?
Yeah, it does.
That's an 18.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. He'll say, just fine. We've been having rather, how should I say this? Violent thoughts about all about Eve's sister, about Eve, about, well, their brother, about the woman that slammed us against the fucking wall. Like starts pacing back and forth again.
Hey, listen, you're not. Listen, most of that family were either fucking psychopaths or cowards, and Mary, listen. I'm planning on fucking killing her eventually. She's gonna get hers. Try that now? Pretty sure she'll just kill us. She will like hold like she will hold on to him and like press her forehead to his. She'll say, "Listen, Asher's gonna go talk to Madeline. He's gonna find out what happened with that fucking asshole. If he's already dead, then he's dead. Find out what happened to the other two. And once we know where they are, let's take Theron, figure that shit out." Listen, fuck, waiting sucks. I don't like it any more than you do either, but
Astra will bring up the fact, well, what if go and talk about this to Peter Parker, right? Like, then he say that he was accustomed to this.
shit, you're right. I forgot about that. You've definitely been replaced by a clone, by the way.
God,
You can't convince me otherwise.
I can't believe this slander.
And Jack hasn't come running around the corner to fucking eviscerate her yet, so I will leave it for now.
Yeah, let's go talk to Peter. Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm starting to think there's a big difference between your symbiote author and the other two we've heard of so far. Grunt is ironically fail RPing Astra right now.
Just
Uh,
constantly has a coffee cup in him.
Yeah, as you'll head over to the rickety old repair shop, as the door is being held by fucking glue rope at this point. Slightly push it open as it gives way with an audible creak. As you walk in, and Peter's just, well, still at the workbench, still tinkering, and looks up and like, if I swear to God, if it's you. Come in.
Hey, how's it going?
Uh, been working. I almost have the things ready. Should be done in a few days tops.
Yeah, that's great. So I'm just gonna drop this on you.
Boy, here we go.
Okay, so my boyfriend Arthur here, he almost got killed, and it's pretty sure another symbiote got like onto him, but it's acting a lot stranger than the one that Desiree has.
Now there's. Are they doing the whole offspring thing again?
You might be able to blame part of this on Mr. Sinister.
Oh, of course.
He cut some pieces off of Carnage and released them.
There's more.
Possibly, but let's just focus on this one right now.
Okay, okay. And he may have bonded one with your friend here.
Oh no, we're absolutely sure of that. The thing is, it's been weird. Like he is speaking in the third person, we's instead of I's, and it's having a much stronger emotional effect than Carnage had on Desiree.
Peter will nod and say, yeah, as he's like gonna put down the tools. So here's the thing about symbiotes. They tend to latch onto their host's inner emotions and amplify them. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And especially they don't have their own personality yet. This one's a newborn. I assume it doesn't. It's just gonna be a wild ride. Because Carnage, Venom, they've been around for a bit. Multiple hosts. They're able to, at the very least, separate slightly from the host. But he is saddled with a newborn. God. Killed anyone yet? Or is it like under control?
As she'll say, hasn't killed anyone yet, and we recently got some like fucking brain shots. I don't remember what the exact drug is. Desiree, and yeah, he's going to be taking them too. Currently trying to find an outlet for violent impulses that doesn't involve killing people.
He's gonna like sort of take a deep breath and think about it. Well, there's always there's the Sentinels, I guess. Those are not people.
Yeah, that was our idea, but then these two brought up the boring practical concerns of that.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend he give in to those. Needs to find a way to calm down. Because whatever he does now, it might just encourage the thing to do later on. It's like a child. Learn, but have to be able to talk it through.
Oh God, it's one of those possessed kid movies.
Ooh, how did you even like? How did this even come about?
What part of it?
Did Mr. Senator just
Alright.
plop you off the street and then like drop by on Arthur's doorstep? Like how?
No.
All right.
Really.
All right. So, Arthur here is investigating a series of murders. When he confronted the guy who was doing it, got attacked, and basically, guess the guy's sister begged for his life, so the woman, Mary, dragged him to the to the fucking Goblin Queen's fucking place, on the way, basically broke almost every bone in his fucking body. I guess either she had one or she found one. I don't know how she got one exactly. But it was either he is crippled for the rest of his life or he gets almost entire body replaced with cybernetics. So opted for this instead.
As you say, I don't nod and say, listen, I'm not, I don't have the best place here equipped to handle this. Why don't you go to Octavius's shop? And I'll catch up with you later. I'll think about something.
Sounds good.
Okay, is Octavius equipped to handle this?
I mean, listen, if he can't find out something to calm him down, I don't think anyone can around here. He may be a bit of an asshole, but he is not an uncaring asshole. Better than his dad, anyways.
Sounds like there's a history there, but I'll figure that out later.
Yeah, me and Otto worked together back in the day before things kind of spiraled. Otto is Adam's dad.
Samantha's just gonna nod at that. Better time, memories of better times, or at least different times.
Good and the bad. His dad did get mind controlled by cybernetic tentacles. That's not an exaggeration.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah, sometimes people do weird shit when they have cyberware.
Yeah, only this was well, 2000.
Yeah, I was gonna ask way back then, but I don't know.
Holy shit! What kind of fucking analog shit was he installing in himself?
Listen, there's certain cutting edge tech even back then, but yeah, it's definitely rudimentary compared to what you have now.
Oh, it's a neat history lesson, but leave it to the rest of your day.
As yeah, no, as you leave, you also, for the first time, you see him close up shop and also take his leave.
As they walk away, Samantha's gonna say, God, I try to leave out some of the stuff, but I think you're just gonna have to accept that. Yeah, he was gonna figure out sooner or later.
Astral.
One last dagger in front. One last dagger. He's gone. He's not in the game.
I don't care. I'm gonna stab its corpse until I feel better. Astra will say, yeah, he does seem to have his own demons, and hopefully he doesn't do anything too reckless.
Well, Of the times we've been here, that's the first time I've seen him actually close the shop.
Listen, he's seems smart enough to get himself out of any trouble he's going to get into.
Hopefully, he's been doing this for a while, but he is an old man.
Yeah. Well, apparently a lot of the people who can kill us are like in their like 70s to hundreds of years
Yeah,
old.
what the
So
fuck is up with that?
like it does seem like age is just a number to these people. It doesn't
Don't
actually
these people
matter.
die like the rest of us? Not that I'm like not grateful for them being around, you know. I don't. Never mind.
As shall say, well, Madeline's apparently some sort of immortal being. This guy seems to just
Of course he
age really slowly. Then there's the Asgardians, actual gods. Does seem like immortality is a pretty common thing around here.
Just no luck that all the fucking assholes in the old world fucking weren't anymore. Pretty nice if they were still around so we could fucking kill them.
Well, I mean, Stark's dead.
That's what I
Norman's
mean.
As far as we know, next thing you know, they're gonna be like, "Oh, he froze his head in a chamber, and we're gonna resurrect him or some shit." I don't know. I'm not putting it out of the possibilities.
That is true. That is true.
Let's just go to the Doc's place.
Just traumatize Jill a bit.
Why?
Post this here for no.
For no reason.
Zombie Iron Man exists somewhere out there. But yeah, as eventually you make your way to Octavius's clinic. You walk in. You like look at the four of you. Well, you'll look healthy.
Yep.
Now Arthur here needs something to calm him down. He's let's call it on edge, antsy.
Arthur will just say, because I don't think you explained to Octavius the whole symbiote thing, so
Nope.
yeah, so Arthur will just kind of give him a brief rundown of the baby symbiote, as Octavius is just sort of like cradling his head a bit. Okay. There is no medicine that will calm him down unless you want me to sedate him.
I don't think we're that far yet.
But I have an idea. Hate that.
What is it?
Have you tried doing pleasant things? Talking to people, helping the old lady cross the street kind of things.
Gonna be honest, no, that didn't really cross the mind as a solution.
You're serious?
He'll sort of look at his screen and say, well, your emotions flare up. I can sedate him, or you can expose him to different type of stimuli. One that lowers down the aggression and heightens other emotions, triggers different parts of the brain.
It's the other side effects of that.
Well, keeps if he keeps if he keeps giving into or having these aggressive feelings, it might just eventually tip it over the edge. If you manage to sort of calm him down and expose him to things that bring out, call it empathy, manage to get him to relax, but it might also enhance those feelings.
She'll look at Arthur, she'll say we can give it a try.
He like slowly nods and says, and Octavia says, I have a few rooms you can clean. Cleaning always, I was told, relaxes people.
Ready to start community service, are there?
There's a bit of a chuckle, but like he'll nod. Community service, that doesn't exist in this. But yeah, everything.
As, I mean,
They don't even have
Samantha will
soup
say,
kitchens anymore.
Samantha will say, there's oh, by the way, Doc, I have a question. Did Kira start volunteering down here more? She said she was going to. I told her I thought that was a great idea.
Ah, you're the one who. Ah. Yes. I told her no. Ah. I'm afraid she might still show up.
Does seem determined to help people, yeah?
No, that's a
Despite
good point.
everything.
That's a good point. Yeah, no, you should go wait in the room. She's gonna pick up a phone and just send a text message. It's an excellent point.
No, no, is this going to be exposure therapy?
Can play at this. Yeah, you're just gonna go out of the back rooms, even. As yeah, again, the fitness is always ever present. About like half an hour later, Akira will step through the door and says, "Oh, I was told we're doing some cleaning today. Get this place nice and well, shiny. How are you all doing?"
Doing all right.
And yeah, we're cleaning today, aren't we, everybody?
As she's immediately gonna start bombarding people. Million questions. Talk a bit about what she's been doing for the last couple days since she got out. As you are though being focused on that, Desiree, you'll pulled aside by Octavius. Say, I need you to do something else. I don't need. Peter wants to talk to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, meet him. And she's gonna give you an address nearby.
Right now?
Yes.
All right. I'll go do that then.
As yeah,
Yeah, I'll go meet Peter.
you Peter will. You can see like he's waiting for you there. He's already kind of smoking. As you approach, I'll say. So, other than Arthur's situation, how are you holding up?
Me, personally? Um, fine. I guess I'm a drug addict now, but it's better than mass murderer.
You've been handling Carnage well then?
To be honest, he's kind of been quiet.
Well, listen,
I definitely like feel the heightened emotion thing that we talked about, but I'll be honest, I was kind of pissed before, so it's not too much of a difference.
yeah, be careful with that. Don't let them. Try to be the positive influence on them rather than the other way around.
Yeah, yeah, I've learned that.
I went and talked to Madeline.
You did?
Yeah, that guy is dead, and one of his sisters is dead as well. I think she called her Eve.
Shit.
Apparently, she tried to murder her own sister. And Lydia, I don't know what happened to her. She wasn't very forthcoming on that subject.
Hmm. So, Arthur mentioned a strange dream he had, and it was like a conversation between, I guess, Lydia and Madeline
Yeah, yeah.
about that.
I don't think that's the dream, because symbiotes have memories as well, and because you're knocked out or sleeping doesn't mean they don't perceive the world around them.
So it was just a memory from before.
She'll nod. There's a there's a
I
dif- there's a different reason why I called you here.
okay. What's up?
Well, you seem to be able to handle yourself quite well, and seems you will be involved in more dangerous things in the future.
Yeah, probably.
And you seem to be handling Carnage quite well.
I guess so.
Real question is, think you can handle more?
What do you mean by that?
Madeline gave me Venom.
I I was gonna ask what she did with it. Are you insane? You want? Are you suggesting that I have both Venom and Carnage?
Yeah. I'm old, Desiree. No, I don't think I can put up with the sass.
Tass?
Venom is quite different from Carnage. He's regained some of his memories back.
Okay. He's gonna be pretty fucked up from Ricky, right?
Well, there's the silver lining that because Ricky ate so many brains, it did help Venom gain some of his memories back. That's why well, listen, you've been doing quite well, and I trust you that you're gonna put this to good use, not abuse it.
So I'm symbiote rehab.
And works.
Do you really think this is a good idea?
I don't know many people, and I don't feel like I should be doing Venom host interviews right now.
Fair. Um, Feels crazy to just say sure.
Well, I would say, oh no, but you, I, you just knew what was out there. Oh my god. Met
Yeah, everyone keeps
Sinister though.
talking like there's insane stuff.
You've met Sinister. Like how worse can it get after that?
I don't know. Does everybody call themselves weird names?
Um, let's just say that I've known people who are way worse than Mr. Sinister. They also dabble in clones.
Ew.
Yeah. One of them cloned my dead girlfriend once.
That's
Yeah.
gross.
That's the least part about it.
So what you're saying is there's worse shit out there?
Oh yeah. Certain points of view, the world is much more fucked right now, but from others, it's much better.
Is this supposed to convince me to have two voices in my head?
Like I said, I'm too old to put up with his quirks.
And if I change my mind, you can reverse it, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be painful, but it can be done.
Fine. If you think that this is gonna help,
As he's just sort of gonna put his hand on you, shoulder, as you can see the symbiote sort of unlatch from his skin as it begins to like cover yours. as you can give me an ego roll as the two entities merge in your mind.
Fuck.
Listen. It's hard. It's hard to keep a sense of self, but you manage to push through as you hear actual voice in your head says, "Ah, I thought he would never be done with the sad old man routine." How are you doing?
What?
I asked, "How are you doing?" Is that not like a custom anymore?
Uh, sorry, I'm still a bit in shock. Hi? I'm
Hello.
fine, I suppose. You're Venom, then.
Or you could say, "We are Venom."
I could. I'm not going to, though.
You should though.
Uh,
You should stare
No.
at Peter Parker and say, "Come on, it'll be funny."
oh, I'm really thinking about it. Yeah, I'll look at Peter and say, so, we are Venom, then?
Did you say that like the symbiote does just cover half your face? As
Oh my god.
Peter's just gonna roll his eyes and be like I said, you go fuck yourself. And then he's just gonna walk away.
Hey, sorry that, yep,
No,
bye.
no, don't
See you around.
apologize. Don't apologize. It's funny.
Oh gosh, he's gonna drink himself into a fucking coma.
Oh, what's up with that? Alcoholism?
Yeah, I guess. Seems to be common in sad old men around here.
Damn. I must have been gone for some time.
But yeah, you've definitely been around for a while.
It's I think you just called me old. That's still an
I
insult,
mean, I
right?
can. What?
That's still an insult. I'm not old.
Yeah.
You're old.
I'm really not, though.
Feels like you are.
What do you mean it feels like I won't?
Talk like a grandma.
What? What? How do? How? What about me talks like a grandmother?
Real question is not how. The real question is why.
The fuck do you mean? Why?
Why are you talking like a grandma?
I'm not talking like a grandmother. I'm talking like me.
I had a grandma like you once.
Oh my god, I don't believe you. What was she, like a giant fucking black cloud?
No, a raging bitch.
Oh my god. I'm gonna start walking back to Dr. Octavius.
Maybe now you understand why Peter Parker didn't want to Venom back. Like I don't build for this shit. Take him away. Take him away from me. But yeah, no, congratulations, you're ranked 2 still. Welcome to the big league.
Yippee.
Was this your plan when you saw that I was still rank 1?
No, this was my plan all along, but I was like, this gives me a perfect excuse. This was
Yippee.
always gonna be my last fucking like dagger in Tick's corpse. As yeah, no. By the time you come back, the four of them, as Akira keeps bombarding them with optimistic facts about the world. And well, I mean, listen, definitely having a positive influence in that. Like he might like it's not doing a magic, right? But clearly keeping him distracted and forcing him
Uh-huh.
to also keeping him distracted, and then combine that with the cleaning and the sort of monotony of it seems to have calmed him down a bit, like bring him back from his violent tendencies. As you walk in, just hear the voice again. It smells like the doctor here.
It is a doctor.
Ah, your routine checkups. When do we get to like kill people? That's a thing we still do.
If they're annoying enough, bad enough, I suppose.
The last guy who had me, I think, killed a lot of people. It's kind of
Yeah,
fuzzy
he
though.
sure did.
I was very. I could see some of the things he was doing, could feel them, but it's like a bad dream. Swear to God, I think he blamed me for some things, but that happens often enough.
Yeah, I have a feeling that might be a pattern. But
Also, I did he run away? Did he run away from like three different fights, or is that like another bad dream I've had?
I don't fucking know. You would know more about him than I do.
It's a good question. Are you also a little bitch that runs from fights?
Absolutely not.
Good. Maybe then you're not like my grandmother.
I'll take it as a compliment.
You should. You should.
I'll walk up to everyone that's cleaning and be like, "So, are we in a positive mood now?"
Akira's like,
Yeah, what do you
oh,
know?
always.
I didn't doubt it for a second.
Where'd you run off to?
Octavius had me do something else. Peter wanted to talk.
Cool.
I'll kind of like look at Akira and then look at Samantha as kind of like, I'm not gonna say it in front of her.
No, no. Listen,
Yeah.
listen. Look at me. Look at me. As no, Ash is gonna immediately pick up on it.
Oh fuck.
It's just gonna like, hey, listen, help.
Oh.
You can Akira, maybe I need help in the other room. It's gonna tactically evac both her and Arthur out.
Thank you. I might be fucked, Samantha.
What happened?
So, Peter went to talk to Goblin Queen Madeline and found out that indeed Eve and her brother are just fucking dead. Their sister Lydia
Okay.
killed them. So that was a memory that Arthur was experiencing. Um, also said that she had venom and gave it to him.
Okay.
And then he asked if I wanted venom.
You said yeah, right?
Yeah, I did. So,
So
You just see like this like black ooze spread from her shoulder
oh, Jesus.
as it does like a thumbs up sign.
Yeah, he's a lot more chatty.
I was gonna say Carnage couldn't do that. Carnage couldn't do that.
No. So
So
this
it's-
had something to do with the 100 brains that he ate, giving him his memories back or something.
Well, at least the death song vain, I guess.
You also hear in your head, Desrael, Venom will say, also, unlike Carnage, we are a bit more fun. He's such a brooder. Broods all the time.
Apparently, he's more fun.
Glad to hear it. How does it feel having two of them?
Well, weird.
You mean awesome?
Sure, you could say awesome. Honestly, with how loud he is, it just feels like one. We'll
I don't
see how
think
that
Carnage yet.
continues.
Yeah, I don't think Carnage actually talks to you yet. Just wait.
No, more of like
out of it.
thoughts, feelings, brooding. It is brooding, yeah.
So you're gonna have to take double the amount of the brain drugs now because you got two of them.
Oh, bucks. Yeah, probably. God damn it.
Wait, you take drugs?
Yes, I take drugs. We don't do the brain thing.
You're back to grandma status again.
I don't care. Call me whatever you want. I can see why Peter didn't want him.
Yeah, how is he?
Annoying. Keeps calling me grandma.
And you are. I mean,
Don't agree with him.
I mean, sometimes you have your moments. Sometimes you are boring, like when you didn't want to fight a sentinel.
No, I would love to fucking punch a sentinel. I just didn't want Arthur to become a raging psycho.
Whatever you say. Whatever you say.
Oh my god.
I always encourage punching.
Punching things is pretty great. But Carnage punched a little bit too much while I was asleep. Had to reevaluate.
Listen. He's always been a bit rowdy. You just have to punch him a couple of times and he'll behave. I call it bad parenting. So technically I'm to blame for that.
Okay, so if I punch you a couple of times, will you behave?
Well, you can try.
Cool. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna say this out loud to Samantha. Am I just gonna be doing the thing that
Yeah,
Astra and you do where you just go quiet and like
You are literally doing the thing I do with Mirage. Yes.
wonderful. I'm gonna have to work on
You're
that.
literally doing the exact same thing.
Cool. We're all insane.
Listen, my grandmother also went silent sometimes.
I don't believe that you had a grandma.
And you see, that's just mean.
I've seen how you things reproduce. It's just like, I don't know, like a blob.
Well, I can have a son, but I can't have a grandma? But what if she is a blob? Are you gonna discount her just because she's a blob?
No.
Well. Then don't.
So you're gonna pick up a broom or not?
I'll pick up a broom. You're doing community service with me.
I mean, I have to go to sleep eventually. We'll see about who's
Don't let
doing
me hold you back.
community service with whom.
What? Did you just threaten?
Maybe.
Hey, Samantha.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought about my words before I said them, and I realized how they're going to sound, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Can you, like, tie me down in my sleep?
Guess. Yeah. Is your family not going to ask any questions about that?
You know, I'd rather they think I'm into, I don't know, bondage than realize what's actually going on.
We'll say.
I'm gonna assume Venom there made a comment there about getting up while you were asleep. Have you explained to him that like he's actually a wanted, like he's wanted because of what his past user used?
Fuck, I have the thing that the Sentinels are looking for. I didn't think about that.
I'm not saying that he should be boring and play completely safe, but should probably be cognizant of the fact that if he starts piloting around while you're sleeping, he could get 3 people killed. No, self, Carnage, and you.
I think you should go with the bondage. Sounds like funny.
We'll see.
It'll just be a lot easier if we got you a boyfriend.
What?
It'll be a lot easier if we got you a boyfriend.
How would that help the situation?
I don't know, I think it'd make it funnier. Send you explain to your parents.
Sure. I'll find a boyfriend. I don't really want to be part of a polycule, though.
Well, I think you're gonna be a part of that regardless. You got the 2 people with you now.
That's different.
Listen. I give mean dating advice. You know how many users
I would not take dating advice from you if it was the last thing I did.
You know how many hopeless romantics I managed to get into a relationship? I'm like an expert.
Is that what we're calling them now?
So, as Samantha will say, listen. Listen. Do you want to let's talk about like what category guy you're looking for here? Like,
oh my god,
normal guy or guy with like weird powers?
I don't know. I guess I'm not picky.
Okay.
Considering the bullshit that I've got going on, I might be leaning more towards weird powers so that it's not as strange.
All right. Tall, short, average height. Taller than you, shorter than you.
Why are we doing matchmaking right now?
Because it's funny.
I don't know. Same height, taller. I don't care.
All right. So from okay. All right. Body type like athletic, muscular, slim.
God. I'm not doing build a boyfriend right now.
You're not really giving me a lot to work with here. So far, all I'm getting is I don't care.
Oh my gosh, are you like making a Tinder profile?
No.
Why'd you say like?
Well, at Semantic Choices dating app.
Okay, if you're gonna make
What's your astrology sign again, by the way?
Aries.
Okay, good. Again, I'm asking that for no reason. I'm not making it right now.
Oh my god.
It's Grunt. I am totally making her dating profile.
Oh god, that's gonna be funny. No,
We have superheroesmeet.com. What?
Max, so right. I won't. I'll. I'll select the option that to get like both to give both genders max. So right, I didn't consider that.
How dare you? I can't say during Pride Month because it's not Pride Month anymore.
Like it's fucking July.
Mm. Not allowed to be gay anymore.
It's no longer profitable.
Nah, listen, I can dig through the Marvel archives. There's a lot of
Oh,
fucking
no.
weirdos.
Please
A
don't
lot
make
of
me go
weirdos.
on weird
And I am,
superhero
and
dates.
it included preference towards weirdos.
Oh
was
my
told
god.
I was told that.
Listen, Jill. Marvel has... It's like 90% clowns. We'll find something. I'm not bringing the jackal. No. No.
If even Grunt is saying no.
No.
And sadly, the only person Jack would kidnap is Astra, so he can clone like fucking Jean Grey. I choose to believe that in Grunt's universe, the Jackal successfully tricked the Punisher once into almost killing Spider-Man, and then the Punisher just like shot him dead.
You know what? Good for him.
I have such a funny idea. I'll sit on it. As yeah, eventually, as you do get the clinic nice and clean. So it's Octavius is looking so happy at the fact that he didn't have to pay for cleaning. Kira, well, I guess that's done for today. I have to go back home. Mom's feeling a bit sick, so I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Then, doctor. Like Octavius rolls his eyes, and then just smiles politely and nods.
See you later, Akira.
See you later.
As yeah, just gonna leave. And Astra will look at you, Desiree, and be like, "So, what's with the ooze doing weird symbols behind your back?"
Okay, I turn around. Stop it!
It's like pantomiming something before he immediately withdraws.
I may or may not have another symbiote by the name of Venom, the one Ricky had.
Oh, okay. Why was it?
Look.
Why was it doing like weird hand gestures behind you, though?
Oh god. Because he's an insufferable moron.
Huh.
He thinks he's funny. You've probably dated plenty of guys like that.
That was a loaded backhand compliment.
I don't think. Ash, have you dated anyone?
Yes.
That sounded really defensive.
That's because How did you pivot this?
As Samantha will open the second dating profile.
Yeah, you should be careful. The genes running through that family line. You don't want to know what sort of
Change your last
weirdos-
name. Change your last name.
Yeah, I will. The last name will be changed. Yes.
You might just have the jackal show up. Venom will say in your head, good save.
Thanks. I was trying to decide whether that was a backhanded compliment or not, but I'm just going to take it at face value.
I totally put her into place.
Glad you approve.
I am. You should be mean to more people. It's funny.
Yeah, well, I'll stick around long enough and I'll get irritated.
I'll look at Astra. Oh yeah, she's gonna do the thing I do now. Sometimes.
Uh,
We should stay off space because
Like, I think like Venom can actually like talk to her, like Carnage.
He won't shut up.
well, I'm glad we're adding more members to the group, but keeping the same amount of space.
yeah, it's efficient.
I don't know, my head feels pretty crowded.
Probably fit one more in there.
Don't say that because I feel like it might happen. I'm
Well, I
not
mean-
running a symbiote rehab in my body.
Well, I mean,
You seem so good at it though.
you did say Mr. Sinister gonna try and create more, right? So,
Yeah.
I mean, how many can you like have in one body before it like starts behaving weirdly?
Do we want to find out?
Probably not. As Octavius will say, I think I'm gonna give you. Technically, there is no limit, but should be careful with that. Their personalities clash. They might start fighting over the space.
Wonderful. Hey, Doc. Since I'm probably gonna need more of that, what's it called? Need any more permanent help around the clinic?
Well, since you are bringing it up. Listen. I know this may be a bit annoying, but there is a bunch of people down here that probably reach out and help. Since it seems like at least most of you are familiar with what it feels like to have angry voices in your heads, maybe in your case, annoying voices in your head. There's a lot of people who die traumatically, get tortured to a point where they break and they bind with these powerful spirits and become, well, ghost riders.
I think Samantha will say, "Yeah, we know one of them."
Yeah.
There's a lot more the further down you go. You want to do me a service, find their group. They formed a gang of their own. And talk them down from whatever stupid shit they're planning. 2 weeks ago, one of them did blow up the Oscorp building.
Yes, Samantha's gonna say, point me in the direction. Fuck, I'll at least talk about being fucking smarter about it.
He nods. He's gonna sort of scribble down an address and give you some indications as, yeah, you will have to travel further down below, even below this level, as these people do just seem to live at the very foundation of the fucking city, the worst of the worst. As you'll also say, have these on you in case things become too messy. It's quite unlivable down there, as she will actually give you fucking gas masks and protection gear.
Oh boy.
Yeah, they don't
Oh,
care about that, but for most living people, well, it's quite bad. I want your skin melting off.
I'll
Yeah, that'd be bad.
prefer to keep my skin.
You hear venom in your head. I mean, listen. I could help you.
With what?
Get like cool new skin.
Oh. Oh god. No, I think I'm fine with the skin that I have.
We'll see.
Prefer it to not melt off in the first place. But if I'm ever in that situation, I will let you know.
If rolling your eyes can be heard, you would have heard it. Yeah, as Arthur will also speak up and say, "We're feeling slightly better, so I think that helped."
No, that's good.
Gonna go to the lab to tear that thing apart, see what we can learn about it. Maybe figure out a potential weakness we could exploit.
Sounds good. I'll be talking to a whole group of very angry, very pissed off people.
Yeah, be careful. We're investigating that before everything, and that one guy did blow through an entire Oscorp building. Brings me back to a good point. I still think he infiltrated it. I still can't figure out exactly how he passed through most of security. So there might still one be either in Oscorp that's just hiding. So be careful.
All right. Can do. I shall give him a hug and a kiss.
He'll take his. Well, I shall say, well, it's a long day, but I'm tired, so go rest a bit, and I guess tomorrow we go delving into the depths of the city.
Sounds like it. Real quick, I gotta send someone a message real quick. As Samantha will send Mark a message. The first one is that the guy who was responsible for the brain thing is dead. The suit he was wearing has a new owner, so if you still see him around, it's not the same guy. So just don't attack him out of the blue. Well, her out of the blue.
You're gonna get one single reply. Noted.
The other message she's going to send after that. Also, I've apparently got directed down to where there's a lot more people like us. Apparently, they're in some sort of gang down below. Gonna go talk to him tomorrow. Do you want to join in on that, or?
He's gonna actually respond again with a single word, no.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure.
That is the weird thing, because other than Mark going around here, you haven't seen any of the others, so it is kind of weird that he's up here and all of them are down there, and there doesn't seem to be any sort of crisscross.
Yeah, plan to get to the bottom of that.
As you'll presumably head back to your own apartments. As, well, as you're like going through the city, you will hear Venom sort of be baffled and annoyed by a lot of things
Mhm.
before you enter your
Just-
mega building.
Modern shit.
Yeah, he'll say, live like this?
Yeah, why?
So ugly. And I've seen New
I didn't
York.
design it.
You should fire whoever designed. Maybe you should kill whoever designed this. So ugly.
Well, they might be dead already. Wait, who did design the city? Was it Stark?
Ah, no, impossible.
What do you mean impossible?
Well, Stark had a flair for things. Everything he did was bombastic, over the top, and unnecessary.
Oh yeah, that'd be further up.
This looks like it was made by some sort of soulless businessman. Like a banker.
Oh. Fisk.
Ah, God. Is he still around? I hope not.
Industries. As
We
far as
should-
I know, he's not.
We should go burn it down.
Well, and that is part of the plan.
Ah. Plus 1 point.
Yippee.
We'll get eventually to 0.
Yeah, probably.
Walk into your apartment. Gonna be a long road ahead. As